Okay, we're here. That's good. Okay. So, where exactly does that leave us, Apollo? Well, the Drew Misham was killed. Wasn't Drew Misham the forger, basically? Huh? Well, then who was he? Well, he was actually doing her nails. So, you really made those forgeries? Yes. For father. I know it was wrong. Can you tell us how it happened? My father was a painter. I loved painting ever since I was a child. One day, father saw it in me. He saw that I had the talent. The talent for making forgeries? How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. Given the materials, I could make anything. Anything? Father was so proud, and I so happy. But in the end, I was making those forgeries. I haven't gotten that far, Mina. So I was planning on getting it, but I've had to get two new monitors because my current monitors, like one of them is basically like dead. I have to unplug it and replug it to power it even. It doesn't work properly. And today I had to do some very drastic measures. So I don't think I'll be able to use my right monitor tomorrow. So I purchased two new monitors, which broke my bank for this month. So I had to dip into my savings for that. So yeah, I'm probably not going to be playing Mario Kart on Sunday, which pains me, but that's the way it goes. I was looking forward to playing Mario Kart on Sunday, but yeah. I've never had a good constitution nor personality. I know very little of the world outside my door. Now, because of me, father is... Do you know about this red envelope? I remember that envelope. It was some time ago. So you were already creating your works back then? I started when I was only 12 years old. So, the one who figured out the stab was poison, was that? Mr. Justice, it's time. To the courtroom, please. It's not like it much. Yeah, I know. Right. Out of time. I do love Mario Kart. Maybe I should actually just dip into my savings again just to get it, since I'm already out there. I mean, I'm getting my paycheck sometime next week, so...
Well, we are getting there tomorrow, so...
Yeah. We'll add Mario Kart to our shopping list. I mean, it's... I don't know how much more, but it's more. Gonna be getting a physical copy, because I like having physical copies.
Are you going to make me get it too?
That is entirely up to you. What did your parents do this time, Pix? Like... It seems like a common theme. What did they do this time?
By the way, is it raining outside?
Doesn't look like it. You can check on the balcony. I think it's easier to just look on the balcony because I can't see anything here.
CBA.
Yeah. So yeah, what did your parents do this time? Those 3 paintings in the studio, I painted those as part of my work. Right. See, we checked them out and we saw there was what was underneath. We saw the rough sketches underneath there, the 3 finished paintings. Yay, internet! I see. Mr. Justice. Yes? Father, he knew of you. Of both of you. Your late father? He was watching, gathering information. All about the writing code law offices. But lately we're not doing just law. Yes, you do tricks, gags to amuse, and play a piano. Well, they're not really gags. Yet, when father heard you resumed the legal business, how pleased he was. Who was Mr. Misham? How am I supposed to know? What if he was Daddy's daddy? Judging how the relative age is involved, I'd say that is unlikely. That doesn't sound good, Pigs. Things are already confusing enough with these daddies running around. We know that the victim's daughter, Vera, was a forger. What does this mean for the case? Guess we're about to find out. Court is now back in session. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Perhaps you could begin by telling us how this all worked. How did you set up this Drew Misham forger persona? There's that stare again. She's drilling more holes into his head. I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy. What is hard? Very well, miss, if you would. Did you really make those detestable forgeries? Judge is not really holding back on the description here. You're soon in university, Pex, soon in university. Perhaps you would rather answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting? That remarkable similar one? Ah, yes. I painted it, yes. Father praised me quite highly for it. So, she was the one who made the forgeries. Yet, she did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation. So, the victim did a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, he was the forger, not her. I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I? Regardless, we'll need a little more information. About, for instance, this. You have seen this before, yeah? Yes. It was in the desk drawer. Very well. You may proceed with your testimony. Tell us everything you know about this envelope. I created things, and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the detail, all of it. I received a stamp that was in that envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio. There was certainly much of great interest in your testimony. Not that the victim realizes it. Very well, please begin the cross-examination. Right, okay. I need more information about this forger. This Drew Misham. So, these things you were making are... You mean the paintings identical to other paintings, right? The closer they were, the happier Father was. I was happy too. Still, you're quite young now. When did you begin this work? My first painting sold when I was 12. Okay, Mina, take care. Ow. I'll see you later today. We'll probably be raiding Dylan. If I can raid him, that is. She had no idea what she was doing was illegal. Easy there, little attorney. You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery? True. Please tell us more about this envelope. This envelope that may very well have killed your father. Alright. This envelope came after... By other than a painting, you mean you'd only done paintings up to that point? Yes. But Father had a realization. He noticed my talent for extended to making things other than paintings. For instance, a letter someone had written, or a fingerprint left upon a cup, or a signature on a document, a seal upon a letter. Yeah, like you know what's going on down the road and stuff like that. It's not quite the same. It's like it is fine. Like it's better when like, you're watching someone who doesn't know what's going on, and you're sitting there in the know. That's a lot of fun. But when the streamer in question knows what's going on, that is less fun than you're like sitting there in the know. However, this is all made up for the fact that Pix has no idea what's going on and is like freaking out in chat. It's highly entertaining. And she does the exact same thing in other channels. Well, this makes her sound very innocent at all. And the $200,000 promised in this letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drumi-san. A new industry. The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings. Forging evidence, in other words. Uh-oh. This is not relevant. What do you mean, you received it? Did I do something wrong? You didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison on the back. A triple name. A moment, Herr Forehead. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Now then, perhaps, you will tell me, Fräulein Vera, why did you receive this stamp? Is something wrong? It was beautiful. You mean it was one of those commemorative stamps? Yes, I think it was. So, you didn't know about the poison? I guess not. So, the trap failed by chance, by mistake. Thanks to this commemorative stamp. Quite a close call. You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is? Yes. We saw very few people there. I began drawing picture books. This single job had tied them to the criminal underworld. That's good to hear, Pex. I think Mr. Missam wished to reduce the visibility in the world at large. Well, we had to meet someone for some reason. Father posed as a creator of the work. So that was the real essence of the artist Drew Missam. You did the work and he supplied the face. So, you really didn't know anything, did you? You had no idea how much danger you were in. Apparently not. About this commemorative stamp, could you tell us more about it? It was very pretty, and more than that. Yes? It was a picture of people I liked at the time. This is something new. Apparently, we got some cross-examination yet ahead of us. If you would be so kind as to continue your testimony, Fräulein. Yeah, part of the fun is, for me, when playing games I haven't played before is, you know, the discovery of it. Which is why I don't like backseating for games that I haven't played. Which is why I sometimes have to bap Tenno over there, because she's backseating me in Golden Sun. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it. Those magicians you liked, was it this bunch? Apollo, they're not a bunch. I see. Still, I have to wonder, why include a commemorative stamp like that in a business letter? Good question. Well, pretty stamps are always better, and you can't beat true grammarly. But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? Possibly to Gavin. Prosecutor Gavin? Grammary? What's with Gavin? Might I ask just one question of this witness? In your testimony just now, you stated this was your first job work other than a painting. Please tell me, what did you make? Can I ask why? No, answer the question, now! But Prosecutor Gavin, you're usually not one whose volume concerns me. Yes, it is unbecoming of me, I apologize. But I must know, please, Mr. Sam, tell me. Yeah, we're getting there. Dylan not live. So let's see if I can actually rate him when we're done here. It was a book. A single page in a book. A book! Please be more specific. It was a handwritten book, like a diary. No, I don't know! Because he just realized what has happened. But what's wrong with Positive Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost. Miss Missam, this book. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no? How? How did you know? Prosecutor Gavin, the defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her. He's told you nothing, has he? Your soiled, solid mentor. Nothing. Solid? Who? Phoenix Wright. Who else? Daddy? He never told you about the trial 7 years ago. About how he came to lose his attorney's badge. It was a certain piece of evidence on the side of his face, you know. A certain diary. On the back, it wore a mark of a silk hat. What? Phoenix Wright tossed out of the profession by false evidence. And the forger who made that evidence is the girl standing right in front of me? Vera, you must tell us. The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Misham you to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes, who was it? We only met once. You met the client? Well, who was it? It was. What's going on with Vera? She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again. Yes, what? Is there something about me? I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book, the diary. Who was it? Vera? The devil. Defendant Vera Misham, condition unconscious. Examiner's diagnosis, acute atroquine poisoning. This ends recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Misham. Vera Misham was during the trial poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. She is currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case at first glance. Until it finally begins to show its true colors. The long road to the truth takes us to a record of another trial. In some ways, that was the starting point of it all. And that is where we must go. To find the whole truth. And that concludes today's Ace Attorney. This young Clavier, it's 7 years ago. So I hope you're all enjoying this, because I most assuredly am. And it stops on quite the cliffhanger.
There's so many pieces that are falling into place right now.
Yes, I know. And Pix is just with the realization earlier, is just, Clavia looks like Kristoff.
Who would have known?
Yeah, who would have known that the brothers would look alike, you know? Oh. So, so, yes, that is the conclusion for this case. And we have quite a ways to go still. And I actually do think that I might actually be able to finish this case next time. Maybe. Just maybe. I think I will be able to finish it, because the next part is really short. It is incredibly short. At least the trial part. And then there's a super long investigation part, and then there's one more trial part. And it is super good. But you know what? I think I'm gonna finish this game next time. I'm gonna play through the entirety, no matter how long it is. I'm gonna play and finish this case next Friday. That's how it's going to be. So I hope you will all strap yourselves in for the amazing finale of this game. And we will next time also see the fall of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. How he lost his badge, and so many other things. And there are so many things with this next part here that will make you all scream on so many things. Not just the whole thing about Phoenix losing his badge, but also the other tragic characters that are involved. And I'm going to savor and enjoy every moment of it, because I'm a terrible human being. Now, I'm already there. So, can we raid Dylan? We can. I think we're going to raid Dylan. So, I think it's also a good time for me to stop. I was thinking of maybe streaming something else if I finish early, but I don't think I will, because my throat is hurting a little bit after voicing the journalist. It's just, you know. So, we're going to be raiding Dylan. Dylan is currently playing some black and white. I assume there's some ROM hack involved with that, because it typically is when it comes to Dylan and Asprey. And it is your birthday. Do I know what I've done? Yes, I made... So what you're saying is, for your birthday present, you want me to stream tomorrow, is that it? Actually, we might be able to do that. Depends on Tenho, really. No. But you should spend your time with your family, even if your family is sometimes very annoying. Yeah, you got stuff to do. So Friday, next Friday, tune in at 7 o'clock Central Time. Oh, that is true. Cal's doing D&D now? No, she's not. Oh well. Yes. To Dylan, onwards to the Aspreys. Thank you all for joining me here today. It's been an immense pleasure. So that means that Monday will be Golden Sun, Thursday will be Golden Sun, Friday will be the finale of this game. And then after that, so the week after next week, we'll begin on Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which I'm going into blind. I have no idea how that goes. So let us go and raid Dylan. It's been a while since we've we're able to do that. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. And thank you, Callie, for the raid earlier. Yeah, that was about it. Good night, everyone, and have a good weekend. And of course, Pix, happy birthday in advance, and I hope you'll have a good day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.